The field of automated vehicles right now, we're in the early stages of integration into the transportation system. So the technology is being developed and is continuing to evolve.
We're starting to see more technology in vehicles. We're seeing cars parking themselves. We're seeing some automated features in vehicles. We're not to the point yet where we're seeing vehicles drive themselves all over, but there's still that dream, there's still that excitement about automated vehicles and being able to sit back and do your email or sit on a meeting without having to pay attention to the road, especially when you're in traffic.
You can't develop automated driving systems without doing on-road testing and development because the transportation system is so complex. We can do a lot with simulation, with functional safety to make sure the systems will operate properly without fault, but we need to get vehicles on the road to learn how to interact with other road users. So the AVSC is a smaller group of leaders in this space, and we're looking ahead to how can we safely and responsibly develop these systems on the roads. So how is the vehicle performing on the road? What are some reasonable metrics to collect that would give leading indications of safety performance, like predictable motion control or safety envelopes, which is the distance between the outer edge of a vehicle and some other object on the road?
And our group, we typically look at SAE level 4 and level 5 vehicles, which are the types of cars that would not necessarily have traditional controls in them. They might, but these are the cars that will drive themselves either in a specified area or operational design domain, which we call ODD, or they would be able to drive anywhere. The members of our consortia are companies that are developing this technology, integrating it into vehicle systems. They're running tests, they're deploying these fleets of vehicles. So they're very much invested in the success of the technology and also the safety of it. So one of our best practices was to outline what should be the interaction plan with first responders. This helps make sure that the language is consistent from different industry participants. So our best practices are written in such a way so that they are understandable from the general public, not just technical audiences.
The AVSC is developing best practices at a tempo of about a new best practice every 3 to 6 months. In a typical open industry standards committee, it takes 18 to 24 months, sometimes longer.
Unlike standards organizations, which are comprised of subject matter expert individuals, our group is made up of companies. And I think this is really powerful because when companies are coming together and they're saying that we're not competing on safety. And so the power in that is that our group of members that are coming together as competitors, leaving that at the door and talking about what's really important to keep the public safe.
Overall, what can we expect? What are the benefits from automated driving systems? We can probably expect safer roads. We can probably expect smoother traffic. We can probably expect a more relaxed trip from point A to point B as a passenger. The AVSC is providing best practices to help us realize those benefits, and primarily around safety. So we've published those types of best practices that will help us achieve the promise of an automated future.